Good morning, parents. It's Marvelous Monday. I just wanted to take a second to talk with you guys about some math things that you guys can do at home. And so, one of the things I wanted to show you today was some dice. Okay. This is something that most people have at home if you have any board games. If you don't have any board games, that's a wonderful activity that you guys can do as a family that actually work on some math skills without you even knowing it. So I try to have different kinds of dice so that kids understand that it's always going to look the same. Um, I've got the big sponge dice. They love to roll these. And what you're trying to do is get them to a point where when they see, I'm sorry, I don't do well in the camera. When they see this many dots, they automatically know it's four. That's called subitizing. And what we want kids to do is to get an understanding of what four looks like without having to count it on their fingers. So we have five, we have one, we have six. We just want them to be able to know that without having to count like this. You'd be surprised how many kids come in and they have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. We want them to know this is 6 without having to count that this is 6. Okay. And so the more that you can do these kinds of activities where there's a board game with some dice, the more you're actually working on those early math skills. I just wanted to touch base with you guys because this is something that you can do at home. You don't have to have these special dice. You can use dice that come with board games, okay? And you can actually start using two at a time and start working with them on addition, right? You can add the 5 and the 4, right? And then for the kids, they can just count those dots to add. Now, that's just kind of a kindergarten skill, but you can also be using number dice. And when you get dice at school, at Target or Walmart, a lot of times they have some number dice. I use this number dice to help teach them how to count larger numbers, larger than 5. And so what we would do is they would roll this and they might get 6. Well, then they would roll a dot dice and they would count on, right? So they would have 6 and then they would count on 7, 8, 9. Okay. So I just wanted you guys to know that there are simple things that you have in your home that you can use to help your child learn how to count, recognize numbers, and even add. So please don't be afraid to use the dice you have in board games. If you don't have any board games, go get some. This is a great way to have fun with your family and to do some good thinking skills as well. Have a great day.